apartheid. Fuck USA.
This is getting violent.
Noa Tishby was attacked at a pro-Palestinian terror rally in Paris. This video came out today, Monday, December 8th. It's about 3 minutes long, and this is literally the streets of Europe across the world. This is exactly the group that claims to be promoting peace. Peace.
Fuck Israel. Fuck apartheid. Fuck USA.
This is getting violent. Oh my God. Oh, we were just attacked. We are in Paris right now, and we just stumbled upon one of the biggest pro-Hamas demonstrations I've ever seen.
You have blood on your hands.
Me personally?
You have blood on your hands.
Are they chasing us? Oh, they're chasing us now. There's zero police presence here. What are you demonstrating here?
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine. This is what happening right now all over Europe, all over Western society.
Resistance. Hamas. The resistance.
No terrorists.
No terrorists. No terrorists.
Hamas went on the rampage.
C'est une résistance. Did you see Hamas executing Palestinians?
No.
Wait.
Israeli.
No. Should Hamas stay in power of the Palestinian people?
Fuck Zionism. Fuck Israel.
So Israel shouldn't exist.
Israel shouldn't exist. Israel is a fake state. Shut the fuck up.
This is one of the worst that I've seen. Are you calling for Hamas to be removed from power? No more power for Hamas?
Palestinians are fighting Palestinians.
They're very popular. They're fighting for freedom.
Should Hamas be in power?
Get out of our way!
Yes.
Get out! Move!
The sad part about it is that every single person that we've spoken to don't know anything. What is this?
It's a hop.
Marwan Barghouti.
Yes.
What did Marwan Barghouti do?
It's not violence.
He's not violent.
It's not violence.
Marwan Barghouti did not use violence at all.
No.
He was captured, tried, and convicted on 5 counts of murder, charged with ordering a series of killings and suicide bombings.
He did kill people.
He did kill people?
Yes. Yes.
I did not know that.
They don't know anything about Israel. They don't know anything about the history. They don't know who Marwan Barghouti is. And what you're seeing here is the combination of misinformation, social media lies, and entities and countries that are literally after the single Jewish state in the world.
Go to the night in hell!
Paris is a very dangerous place, apparently. One of the most painful ironies is that these people are demonstrating right in front of the Bataclan concert hall, right here. 90 people were slaughtered by Islamist terrorists in 2015. And we all need to be very smart and understand that this is a danger, not just for the Jewish people, not just for the state of Israel, but for Western values at large. It has to be stopped. Might stop filming now.
Whew. Okay. I want you to strap in. I got some thoughts here. Number one, I was at a rally like this in America. I was sent on a delegation in 2024. I went to Washington, D.C. I was outside of the Capitol while Bibi was testifying inside of the Capitol. I was there with 4 people, no security. And we were in the mosh pit. I mean, the videos went mega. They surfaced everywhere. This was the same day where you saw the videos of those who vandalized the bell outside of the train station in Washington, D.C. They took the American flag down. They put the Palestinian flag up. They burnt the American flag. The kid who was basically pouring the gasoline and lit it up on fire is one of the guys that we spoke to before and after. I mean, I've been there. I like to make the analogy. It's like we were the eye of the hurricane. So inside of the hurricane, right, you have the eye, and the hurricane engulfs it more and more and more. That's what it felt like. And after that experience, I mean, it was just so obvious. Why go back there? Why go back to an environment of people that are not interested in having a conversation with you? They are not, the majority, are not interested in respectful dialogue, are not interested in peace. They're not interested in promoting. I mean, they are emotionally driven. The pressure gradient has built up so much. And they want to do anything, just like she said to you in the video. Israel shouldn't exist, and they can't do it themselves. So what they can do is go to the streets and be violent and be loud. That is the far extreme of the people who are in this conflict against Israel. And as I look at all of the incidents that have occurred, these rallies, the ones in Sydney, Australia, the ones in Belgium, the ones in Paris, the ones in London, the ones in Toronto, the ones in New York, the ones in my home city, Boston, in Melbourne, Australia, all over. When I look at them, I of course don't understand, unless the idea is to go get viral content, which is a KPI of its own, but it's separate from, what Noah's saying is like, these people are uneducated, they don't want to talk, they're angry, they're violent, they don't know. Well, of course they're uneducated. Most of them haven't been to the Middle East. Most of them don't receive the same timeline. You keep showing the B-roll. They show the B-roll of Hamas executing Gazans in broad daylight. They never see that. So what's obvious to what should be for them, what's obvious to us is not obvious to them. B, they don't want to talk. They make it clear that they don't want to talk. How? Look at the girl in the video. This is not a demographic that you go and you have dialogue with. Maybe the few people in the back who are kind of just the bystanders, or maybe they are holding the sign, but they're not in the middle of the eye of the hurricane. Maybe them. But personally, I wouldn't go there. And I'm on Noah's side. But from the perspective of delegating your energy, and not just delegating your energy, from the perspective of being safe, it's not the place to go. I always talk about how you shouldn't ever tuck in your necklace, of course. But this is an example, and they say Paris is unsafe. They say Melbourne is unsafe. They say Sydney's unsafe. They say London's unsafe. And all well, that particular day with all of those people in the frame at that place in that moment, yes, was unsafe to be somebody who is defending Israel. Does that make Paris, France, unsafe? I'd make the argument it doesn't. When you go to a rally of all of the people there who are a culmination of the most overly emotional, angry, violent, and upset people that have all been fed the same anger, it is a pressure gradient. You have entered an aura, a force field of people that are borderline ready to do anything for their cause. When you poke at that, when you enter that force field, when you come in without that same energy, there's going to be friction. They will resist anything that is not up to their speed. So it is kind of like a no-brainer not to go there. Why am I saying this? This is what I experienced in that delegation that I went to. It's all of them. I was in South Africa months ago on a Friday afternoon walking down in Cape Town. And they had this group text with all the Jewish people there. Or should I say people who defend Israel, saying like 2 p.m., 2:30, there's this protest going down, whatever avenue that was. Make sure, don't leave your house, don't go there. Really? I think that's bullshit behavior. What it doesn't mean is you should go and do this, because that's not going to help. It's not going to help them. It's not going to help you. It's going to make it all worse. But you don't have to stay in your house. Of course, I love Noa. I think she's amazing. And I don't think she was antagonizing them. So I actually give her a lot of credit. But even though you probably agree with me that she wasn't antagonizing them, and she would also say I wasn't antagonizing, I was going there to ask questions, there's a few things to keep in mind. Number one, her just being there is, for them, that's antagonizing. Because they see the people who go to these protests with the camera crew, with the microphone, and they already have an instinctual behavior of seeing and thinking that it's just some of these people who are the undercover Zionist frauds. And as soon as they see that, as soon as they see that you're pro-Israel, I mean, you're toast. So the barrier to entry, it's like, if you are just Jewish supporting Israel, non-Jewish supporting Israel, or if you even just have a camera open like that, and you don't have a keffiyeh on, you don't have a Palestinian flag on, you are an outsider. So to them, they find that antagonizing because they see what happens. They see those clips go, and it doesn't fit their narrative. Again, it's one story, Israel-Palestine, with two books. Depending on which book you're going to pick up is going to have a very different outcome on how you see this conflict. There's not a lot of nuance in each of these books, unfortunately, which is why I try to find that middle ground. So is that thunder, lightning? Jesus. Sorry, not surprised by this. And I think it's, it's scary. Like I had some goosebumps watching this. It's scary to watch this, to think about, because I've been there. I've literally been there. I've been that same place, man, with no security. I mean, it was not Paris, it was Washington, D.C., but during a very heated time. Let me see if I can pull up the picture. Bibi was testifying. Do you guys remember when Bibi went to Capitol Hill to testify? So I guess the real question is, what was the desired outcome of going to something like that? Here I found this picture. It's a very, very infamous picture of me talking to this kid here. You guys can see it. Yeah. So this is sorry, my camera's reverse. Can we get on there? Yeah. This is me talking to he's checking his Apple Watch in this picture. It's a picture that went around for a while because this, believe it or not, and even though it doesn't look like it, this was like one of the more productive conversations I ever had. Because I showed up, and you can see I showed up with my Nike t-shirt, you guys can see it. Sorry about that. My auto focus. My Nike t-shirt, I didn't show up. And again, like Noah didn't show up with a big Israeli flag and anything. So I think that's good. It still doesn't matter, especially 2+ years into this. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. This is a really interesting one. Anyways, love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Here's a note from me. Here are 4 ways you can help us grow if you believe in our mission. On Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, you can directly contribute to helping this message grow and reach more people across the world. If you want to join the inner circle, join our Patreon with different tiers, and of course, our Discord community, which is free with people from all across the world. The links to every single one are in the description. And last but not least, to the other Barak community, I love you. Ani ohev otchem. I'll see you guys next time.